everybody, welcome back. It's Mrs. H here for another story about fall, and then we're going to do a project about trees and fall trees. So this book is called Red Sings from Treetops, A Year in Colors by Joyce Sidman, illustrated by Pamela Zagorensky, and I just love the illustrations. So I'm going to skip ahead to the fall section, but it does start with summer. In fall, green is tired, dusty, crisp around the edges. Green sighs with relief. I've ruled for so long, time for brown to take over. Brown, fat and glossy, rises in honking flocks. Brown rustles and whispers underfoot. Brown gleams in my hand, a tiny round house, dolloped with a roof. What does that sound like it's describing? Maybe an acorn? Red splashes fall trees, seeps into every vein of every five-fingered leaf. Red swells on branches bent low. Red, crispy, juicy, crunch. What does that remind you of? In fall, yellow grows wheels and lumbers down the block, blinking. Warning, classrooms ahead. Fall smells purple. Old leaves, crushed berries, and squishy plums with worms in them. Purple, the smell of all things mixed together. Orange. Orange opens in full heavy moons, thick with pulp and seeds. Orange flickers, all smoke and candles. Orange eyes, orange cheeks, orange teeth. In fall, the wind feels black, star-spangled, full of secrets. Pup sniffs and sniffs, reading its mysteries. And there is white resting in dark branches. It sings a song of waxing and waning, swims up through its cool sky pool. Good night, white. So the days get shorter, and the nights get longer in fall. Well, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. And so for today's project, we're going to draw and paint some trees. So the first thing I like to talk about is the parts of the tree. So we'll look at the back of the book here. And this thick part at the center of the tree is called the what? On a flower, it's called the stem, but on a tree, it's called the trunk. Right, and that's the thickest part of the tree. And then we have some thicker branches that come up, and I like to remind students that it's kind of like drawing a hand. If you see this tree, the trunk is like my wrist, and then we'll do 5 big branches coming out. And off of the 5 big branches, we'll do more smaller branches, okay? So we're gonna do that with a crayon first. So I'm gonna take a nice thick crayon, and we're going to draw the trunk of the tree, and you can fill that in if you'd like. And then we're gonna draw our 5 bigger branches. Okay. The next step is to make 3 small branches off of every big branch. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and some students also like to do roots coming out of the bottom. You could do that as well. So let's practice another one together. This is called the what part? The trunk. And then we'll do our 5 bigger branches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and then 3 small ones coming off of each of the 5 large ones. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3. And I actually have a tree behind me here, so you can see in real life how the structure goes. So in the fall time, the leaves begin to fall off. The days get shorter and it gets colder and a transformation takes place. So we talked about how in the fall time, the leaves begin to turn colors. And so today I have some warm colors, 3 warm colors today, which are red, orange, and yellow. And I'm going to use my dabber and my trusty cotton swab to dot on some leaves, okay? So you can use small dots. If you feel like doing bigger dots, you can do bigger dots. These might look like apples, or they could look like fall leaves too. You can draw some on the ground as well. So I'm going to start with my red, and then I'm going to add some orange and some yellow. You might even draw some blowing through the air. That's pretty cool too. Okay. If you have something like a little dabber or stamper, you can use that, and that'll make a little bit of bigger leaves too. Or if your adults at home say, you could possibly even use this tool, which you always have with you, which is your finger. So you could kind of finger paint the leaves. But check first with your adult to see if they are okay with that. All right, so I've been working hard dabbing my warm colors to make my fall leaves. And now I might decide to go back in with my crayon and add some details, like some crows. We might remember from last week's book, Yellow Time, that the crows love to be in the trees. And you could also add extra details, like you could draw yourself jumping into a leaf pile. You could add some pumpkins if you wanted, fall gourds. So it's up to you and your creativity. I hope you are doing well and get outside and enjoy all of the colors of the season. So again, may you be happy, may you be safe, may you be healthy, and may you be at peace. See you next time, boys and girls.